Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. And on this channel I speak about fragrances, all the new releases and some old fragrances that I smell, and share my opinion on them with you. So if this is something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And today I would like to talk about the new house for me. It's called Mind Games. It recently started getting more popular, and so I decided to try a few fragrances from this house. And also it's really nice, you can easily try them because they are available on Scentbird, so you can get like 10 milliliter decant on Scentbird and try it without breaking your wallet, because the bottles are really expensive. So I don't think I'm gonna buy a bottle anytime soon. Like those 10 milliliters last long enough for me. And so I would like to start with the most popular fragrance from this brand. I think one of the most popular. It's called Queening, and it's a very smooth vanilla fragrance. It opens up with some kind of like musk and vanilla, and it mixes so well that you can't really distinguish the notes. And also I find this fragrance smells a lot like cosmetics. Like, you know, the cosmetics has this kind of like cosmetic-y like smell. And so this fragrance gives me a lot of that. So if you're into a kind of like a body cream, something into this kind of smell, then I think you will definitely like it. And this is not a gourmand vanilla at all. This is more of like a different type of vanilla. It's a very clean, musky vanilla. There's also iris root, iris, and apple, and those notes just blended so well that it's really hard to distinguish them, but it forms into the most beautiful skin-like vanilla. You just got out of the shower and your like natural skin smell starts to come out, and it just smells very dreamy and non offensive. And I think that this is perfect for the warmer weather because it is very light, airy, and fluffy. So I really suggest you try Queening if you're into non-gourmand vanillas. I mean, even if you're into gourmand vanillas, it's still pretty good. So give it a shot. I think it's really worth trying. And the next one is probably my favorite from all the fragrances that I tried by this brand, and it's called Forward. This is very salty vanilla. So when it opens up, it smells like citruses. The notes say there is pomelo, mandarin orange, and lemon, but I also smell lime. Maybe it's kind of like a mix of pomelo and orange that gives me the lime smell, but it's so delicious. Kind of smells like a lime cocktail, like there's some sweetness in it, but also the citruses gives it like such a fresh kick. Yeah, it's very airy, and I think this is definitely like summery vanilla. And then as it starts to dry down, it smells like sea salt, tonka, vanilla. Very, very summery salty vanilla. I cannot get enough of it. It is very gentle, fluffy also, like Queening, and overall delicate, but so pretty. Then as it starts to further dry down, it smells like jasmine and vanilla, and sandalwood. It's just so perfect and creamy. I really love it for the summer. So if you're into like salty kind of sea type of vanillas, then you will like it. I would say that there are a couple fragrances that this one reminds me of. They're not exact, they're not like copies of each other, they don't smell a lot like each other, but they're in the same type of DNA. And those fragrances are Tres Cher by Mise en Serre. Also has this kind of like salty vanilla vibe. I love it. And another one is Juliet Has a Gun vanilla vibes. It's like a very like oceany vanilla. And while I liked vanilla vibes, I used to have it, but I sold it because it's just a little bit too salty for me, and it like goes the wrong way. But this one is perfect. So if you were unsure about those two fragrances, they're just named, and you want to try something similar, then definitely give this one a shot because it is beautiful. And the next one is French Defense, and French Defense, it's a cherry vanilla fragrance. So obviously it's more of a cherry fragrance. There is vanilla in the dry down, but it's there nonetheless. and when it opens up, kind of like a boozy cherry, but not dark, not too sweet. It's very airy and kind of sweet cherry. Like it's a daytime cherry, it's a warm weather cherry, you know, not dark and mysterious. It's very airy, fresh, and the saffron just gives it such a beautiful kick that adds like some uniqueness to it. Yeah, I love it a lot. And actually, now that I looked up the notes, I see there is no vanilla in this fragrance, which is very interesting to me because I smell something very creamy and smooth at the dry down. So I thought there is vanilla, but there is none. And I want to read you the notes because they sound very interesting. So it's cherry, violet leaves, chamomile, rose, geranium, mimosa, amber, blonde woods, and cedarwood. So I cannot smell the chamomile at all and geranium because like those notes are controversial for me a little bit, and I can't really smell them in this fragrance. So it's something about the Mind Games fragrances, they're all blended so well that you can't distinct the certain notes, and I really love it about it. Like sometimes I want to smell the certain notes, you know, like in some fragrances, but these are blended so masterfully that you just smell everything as a whole. Yeah, so if you're into cherry fragrances and you want something for the warmer months and you want something more sweet and fruity and like airy, then this one is for you. And the next one is Leonora, and this is also such a perfect summer fragrance because it is very juicy passion fruit. Like if you love passion fruit, then you will love this fragrance, that's for sure. There's nothing to dislike about it. It opens up with a bright passion fruit and very creamy, not chemical at all, and some kind of like small kick of ginger, but it's barely noticeable, but it's there to kind of make it more interesting. Yeah, really nice. And then the notes of asmanthus, apricot, and freesia start to come out, and they make it very creamy tropical scent. So if I would describe it, this fragrance smells very fruity, very airy, very summery, just very, very happy. So if you're into fruity scents, then you will like it. And also I would say that it smells really grown up. It doesn't smell juvenile, it doesn't smell like it's too playful, not at all. It's just a beautiful tropical fruity scent. Yes, I'm really, really impressed. And also I find that passion fruit is not a very common note in fragrances, and especially it's not done well very often. So if you were on hunt for a passion fruit scent, then you will definitely enjoy it. I really cannot imagine anybody not liking it. So yes, give it a shot. And that was it. So I tried the 4 fragrances by the brand The Mind Games, and I'm really looking forward to trying the rest of the fragrances from this specific line, and I will share my opinion on them with you in the later videos. And please let me know if this was helpful for you. Do you like Mind Games? What are your favorite fragrances about them? Let's have some conversation in the comments, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye.